Jumping into game number 3. And Golden Pit is what's on the menu. Gold Pit is one of the best maps. Well, let's take a look. Zuppy is playing Berbers, and we have Incas for Rubenstock. As we discussed earlier, I think if we play on the new patch, something like Koreans could be played instead of Incas there, having more bonuses. Oh, Goth. And that's going to be some laming with Goth. Hello. So Seeker's making it interesting here. Ubetnir is playing Mongols. Oh god, Wild Civilizations again. And Goth, remember, it's not allowed to kill or steal a boar with a scout. Every other form of laming is allowed, exception of straggler laming, obviously. And that villager is now going over and trying to wall in some himself next to the boars and try to go for some kills. Positive things to say as well. I think Golden Pit is way better than Golden Hill. Okay. Seems like Turkey got drafted heavily. Very few calf civs. We can take a look at it later again. I'm not sure if they got drafted or if they got simply picked wrong. I'm really surprised how they ended up with this. What is this one? Okay. Okay, so one boar down. Other boars over here. Seeker should actually be seeking for some other stuff. Ah, Mongol unit there maybe. Mixed in. Sees the eagle. Runs around a bit. Doesn't really want to push the deer in closer. Knows that the TC has to be over here. Sees double gold. Could be a good spot to wall in. The double gold. Whew. What do you think of the band laming? Isn't it part of the game? Heavily in favor of it. I will make a video within the next, I would say, 2 weeks. Why I think laming has no spot in competitive AoE. And calling it part of the game is, in my opinion, not great argument. But, yeah. I'm like heavily in favor of it. Yeah. So you can't take the boar, but you can kill it. You can take the boar as well. You can simply not take it with a scout. You mean every kind of laming? Maybe even sheep laming, honestly, yeah. I think there are some problems if you forbid sheep laming as well. I think if we forbid sheep laming, then we should have deer-free maps. Why is he not walling the gold? Maybe he was searching for more. I think walling the gold makes lots and lots of sense. Could have he built the mill? Oh yeah, it's actually true. He could have built the mill here and could have gotten the board there. Pretty good observation by Simon. Yeah. And Koyak flying in as well. Now he sent some over. Probably would have loved to that. Why doesn't Boar just one-shot military units? I think it could. Maybe it should. Oh, and Rubenstock so good. He knows what's up, right? He knows a villager isn't just getting there, laming Boar and getting out of there. The villager stays around to get another barracks up, 85%. Now trades this one off. Where is the scout coming? Coming now at the top of the screen. Flying in. Villager wants to finish the barracks. Is not really walling this one off. 99% and goes for it. Villager will die though. Scout comes around. Could focus down a bit. Militia will be out and this one will be a messy game. Scouts should be out quite quickly here. As you can see, pop 19 opening without loom by Ubetnir. Scout around. Militia around. Goes for the eagle first, I believe. A bit of a question. And 7 HP, 4 HP. Will he get to the TC? Nice quick wall there by Rubenstock. And the eagle, I think, will make it home. I think he will. Needs 2 more hits. And yeah, Seeker lets it go. Now gets to the woodline though. No, not with the Rubenstock. No barracks at home for some spears. There's no interesting dynamic for yellow. No barracks at home for some spears. Yeah, that's true. Well, we'll see, right? How many scouts will Zupi go for and where does he want to go? Good job here. Scout helping out. 1 villager down. Still attacking quite a bit. And, oh no. Oh no. Rubenstock is going wild in this one. Hi. He has 3 on stone and is on the way to fuel late. Sends his villagers forward. 7 even? Didn't even find enough high HP villagers or what? Okay. Just 1 low HP, and that one will be a trash into the Goth player. Phew. Not a lot of wood income, surely. Can even afford wheelbarrow pretty quickly if he wants to go for it. Walls in his berries quite nicely. The big area. Kind of what people are going for nowadays. Simply easier. And, oh, Rubenstock. Oh, he never scouted Seeker, obviously. Ay. Now, relatively fortunate scout with only 5 HP that he didn't run into a villager, didn't run into... Uh-oh. Rubenstock, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Stone gate 1. Stone 1. No, don't tell me. What level is this? What are we witnessing? Stone gate now as well. And now, who is trapped with whom? And what? No, don't tell me. Okay. And he just leaves 1 eagle in. 1 villager in there will be lost. Tower, and that's all gone for yellow. Hallelujah. That will be 5 dead villagers here, if I counted that one correctly, and it looks like it. Rubenstock even running around a bit more. Tower will go up, and he knows that one is going down. Oh boy, that should have never ever happened. Holy guacamole. Don't try to lame Rubenstock or stuff like this is going to happen. Just room things indeed. Ay. Oh. And trying to make something happen against the gate, but shouldn't really be a thing. 400 HP, and indeed goes up. And I think you don't even need to jump into the tower. The villagers are always dying now. What is happening here? Right, just use your villagers yourself. Meanwhile, militia against that. What's happened in the scout fight? Completely missed that one. 1 scout here, Zupi. Okay, that's very passive though. Huh. Okay, next tower. And Seeker, how much wood is he having now? Goes over at that angle. That will be 2 dead farms behind this one. Those wills are Ruben stuck now. Militia still active. Oh boy. 6 militia already. And I'm not sure if you can actually repair that with the villager against 6 militia. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, actually didn't take one of his boars. Seeker. Why did he stop seeking for his boar? Oh god, it was out of vision. Are you kidding me? Oh, it sometimes ran in. Most of the time ran out. Man-at-Arms coming up next. We need a tower, but we don't have enough wood income here for Rubenstock. Now tries to go over there with the villagers. Man-at-Arm upgrade not in time. Now it's coming. Villager actually being blocked by the scout quite beautifully. Gets 1, but that is it. 49 wood. Scouts around of Ubetnir, but completely walled, so shouldn't be the biggest problem ever. What are those up to? Oh, now he wants to fight? Upgrades +1/+1. He can win that. Well, he can't win against everyone. He could win a 4v6. Uh-oh. Need some walling there. How much wood do we have? 37 for Rubenstock. Is he building a tower? No, he is not. Defensive tower for Seeker. Man-at-Arms around. Still a toughie. Still a tough one. And yeah, you can't really repair against that. Way too much damage output. Goth, so good. Man-at-Arms, so good in general. Look at that. 2 villagers repairing isn't even enough against 6 on... 6 man-at-arms there. And yeah, broke through. The tower won't do anything. I love to watch Rubenstock games. Yeah. So often I ask, like, who is your favorite player? And I say, like, Rubenstock has to be up there for sure. Makes so many crazy games. And I absolutely hate to play against him. But casting his games, watching his games, I'm fine with that. Let's take a look at resources a bit. Zupi is sitting at 700 food, 300 for Seeker. We have Ubetnia with only 100 food. Goes for Bloodlines and the one in tag. Okay, so he goes pretty wild. No defense upgrade for him. Villagers are dying there quite heavily. And, well, Zupi will be going Castle Age way, way quicker than Ubetnia. But what can Ubetnia really do? Either villagers here, that could still be a thing though. And and yeah, Rubenstock obviously is over here and getting some wood there. Double tower for the defense. Seeker, I don't really see him. He dropped quite some food again. Man at arms, Rubenstock, can you wall this one in time? Will be ugly. Builds a defensive tower. I think stonewalling this might even be better than trying to make something happen with palisades. Although palisades obviously can't be attacked by as many men-at-arms, so not the biggest problem. If he gets that one up though, ooh, the repair now. Needs to pull more villagers for the repair, and indeed he is now. Oh, that was a clutch one. Went down to, I think, like 50 HP. 9 scouts now. +1 attack, bloodlines. The moment we see Zupi walling behind this one, they won't achieve too much. Double stable by Zupi. Cast age difference actually not that big. 1.5 minutes. Lots of resources in the bank for Zupi. We'll climb that for Ubetnia as well, and we are expecting solid amount of knights from Zupi. Seeker still completely open. Still didn't find a spore. And no! He is doing it again! Rubenstock, didn't he just drop 8 farms or something? Are you kidding me? He is douching his opponent. That is like, are you? No way. Why? How? Can he really? Should he? Oh no. Oh no. And Incas have no bonuses at all for douching. They have no bonuses at all. So he is just taking the normal 1v1 fight. His watchtower is helping a bit. So he's starting ahead with like 250 HP. That is it. Scouts are coming over. There's not a lot of stuff left though. And that villager will lose his head. Uh-oh, overmind? Oh, no, that won't be important. Tower will fall, villagers dying. And yeah, that's going to be a dead TC for Seeker pretty soon. Interesting that... Yeah, he stays like super calm here. TC being dropped by Ubetnia, only with 1 villager though. Oh, here, no. 2 double stable, and knights are just coming over. 1 TC at the top, 1 TC at the bottom here for Zupi. Inca TC are cheaper on stone. That's the bonus. Yeah, he saves 15 stone with 280 in the bank. Yeah, okay. But it doesn't really matter for repairing. Seeker builds the TC further in the back. What a crazy game. Those Finns, man. And what happened to the boar? Ah, he's actually the spearman brought the boar. Are you kidding me? Zupi lured the boar with the spearman there. Hallelujah. Crazy move as well. Oh, and not all villagers can fit into the towers now. This is pretty ugly. Only 1 defense upgrade on those knights. Second defense upgrade is coming in though. Villagers are trying to wall himself at the top. That's not going to happen. Camels are around. Solid upgrades on these. But the moment we see the Berber player going for camels, then it gets more and more tricky. Another tower goes up, more villagers falling here. And Rubenstock sitting at 29 villagers, Seeker at 26. And Rubenstock obviously with way more control. And now fighting under Rubenstock's TC in Seeker's base. With a tower around, a spearman around. And yeah, even Xing here was Zupi. By the way, we are fighting under your TC, my man. Maybe you might help me with some damage output. And indeed, he did help. Admin win for laming? And no, you're just not allowed to do it with a scout. You are allowed to do it with a spearman. And I would say even only with the starting scout. So if you build a scout in feudal age, I think you're allowed to kill the boar. Okay, another tower there. Probably wants some protection. Or was that just the X of Zupi saying, okay, let's go there. Zupi still lots of control there in the center. Rubenstock only spearman production. 2 on farms. Doesn't really care about villagers. The main story will be Ubednir against Zupi. And honestly, that is simply Mongols against Berbers in a mass castle age scenario. This really shouldn't go easily in favor of the Mongol player, right? Is he trying to go for Mango Dye? He has 3 on stone, but that shouldn't be a thing. More raids here. Another villager dying. Spearman trying to fade this one off. Basically in Dark Age, laming in Dark Age? No, en contraire. There's more laming that is allowed than forbidden. No idea what Zupi's villager is doing over here, running over the map. Oh, that's the wrong waypoint of one of the TCs. Okay, now, oh, what? That's, oh no, that's Ubednir. And yeah, he had, something happened there. Who do you think is winning? In the better position, I think slightly better position is actually Finland. And they have the better civilization, and I think they're the better players. So I think Finland is looking pretty good here. Simply like Berbers against Mongols is just a huge advantage. Probably Zupi against Ubednir is a good advantage. Center control against no center control is a good advantage. Oh, actually, did I say no center control? Well, that will be way tougher to defend. Jigsaw, hey yo. And Rubenstock, he won't tower rushing there. He won't stop tower rushing. Thought you can't lame no matter what? Today you learned. Okay, camels just fleeing. He knows. Okay, he didn't know, right? Did he know about the TCs in the center? Only now he sees them. Okay, he probably thought it is better for him to just disengage because, well, his opponent is not on gold. Now wants to take the fight with 2 monks around. And this could be annoying now, right? How much stone do we have here? And the big problem is, like, Mango Dye might be one of the best units in the game. But obviously hard countered by camel archers again. And we are having Berbers against him. So Ruben still only 2 on food, for everyone who is confused. And just continues with his trashy. Oh god, this annoying guy. I hate him so much. 21 villagers for Ruben? No. 2. 20. Soon 21 again. 37 for Seeker though. Maybe Mass Pikeman could be an option. Stable for Ubednir now added again. Would love to see some more outposts by Zupi. He's preparing a push. Goes for the ram. Tries to go for the counter attack. Some villager kills found. But just mass camels should be so good for him against the mass camel of Mongols. Oh, nice coming around. Ooh, that could be some dead villagers here for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if like 2, 3 are dying. Make it 2. Make it 3 now. Could go even a bit deeper. And funnily enough, he did spread the knights to get some killing done. And the camels to fight against the camels at the other side. And all of a sudden, Rubenstock only 15 villagers behind. Fletching now by Seeker. Uh-oh, and now we have the aggression here, but that will be tricky. Where's the military? 42 against 26 military on the field. The castle is getting dropped as well. Masked camels. Monks are around as well. Rams are already attacking, and this might be the finishing blow in this one. Camels are coming over. Conversion should be no problemo. Castle being built by 10 villagers compared to 2 villagers at the moment. The other one is building the gate. Castle won't go up. And that won't be a great fight. More camels are coming over for Ubednir, but it won't be enough. Villager number simply not there. Ram is already doing its job. And monks have to be happy. Going back there, this was the deciding fight. Score is still pretty even, but don't get confused. Rubenstock score doesn't really matter. Zupi is winning this game alone. Ubednir is calling it G to the G. What a good game. Finland B is going into the round of 16. Will face off against Finland A next Saturday or Sunday. 3-0. Solid job, Reno. Romantic Doubt Castle? Yeah, they're next to each other. It was a quick. Bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Hi, what a funny game. What a funny game. Lots of laming here. The Rubenstock starting base, and that we can show such a base and can say this guy was in the winning team is pretty special. Pretty special. Ay. What a good one. Let's go for the statistics. Zuppy, obviously the guy with the most killed. Surprisingly, that he had the fewest losses. Obviously, never got raided. 45 largest army. Berber's just so good. Cheaper knights, cheaper camels. Uncontested eco there. And just had it easy because he obviously did build like 6 less scouts. Or 5 scouts less. Something like that. And didn't invest into bloodlines and all those upgrades in feudal age. So was pretty sweet for him. And a solid, 1 minute, 21 seconds earlier castle age. Your boom is quicker. And as you can see, 20 villager lead there. G to the G.